Alright, time for a Nocturne game. I will be playing this one against a K here, which should be perfectly fine for me matchup-wise. The only issue with this situation is if K goes like ult evolve, it's very annoying to deal with because I'm an auto-attack based champion and he can kite around me very well. With Dark Harvest, I kind of doubt it because usually the ult evolve K players actually run first strike, so I'm expecting him to Q evolve here. Which should be much better for me as like an overall thing, so that's not too bad. Otherwise here we have an ore on top. We're not going to clear towards that, obviously. We'll be starting on top side, clearing down, because I don't like clearing towards tanks whatsoever. If I can influence bot mid a lot more from this angle of a mid lane gank or just bot lane ganks in general, it's going to end up being better for me. If he doesn't want to help me with the leash, that would be a tad unfortunate, because that cost me a little bit of clear speed, but should be manageable, no problem. Elo of this game, we are talking roughly Emerald 2, so you guys are aware. And yeah, I'll show you how to play some Nocturne, how to carry with this champion. This champion is the champion I'd recommend to carry with, to climb with. Very good champion for solo queue. His ult makes everything super easy. He has solid clear speed, like solid everything really. He's just a very overall strong champ for solo queue. And the gameplay pattern this champ has is very easy, because essentially what you're doing is you're just like going for the initial full clear, and then every single time you have ult, you gank, and every single time you don't, you farm. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Not like 100% set in stone, obviously. If plays are completely free, and even if you don't have ult, you should go for them. But in most cases, that is literally what it boils down to. And because of that, it's just very easy to play this champion. And very easy to climb with. Like, if you're learning the role, you know, Nocturne is absolutely amazing, because you basically don't have to learn how to gank, or when to gank, kind of. Because if you just do the full clear and then every single time you have ult, you ult situation, you'll do pretty much all the ganks you need to do in most games. So, you know, that's why it's relatively easy. It's obviously not perfect, but it will be good enough for the most part. Would K invade me? Don't think so. I'm going to go double point Q. If he invades me, I want to have my E, obviously, because it's better for a fight, since it's literally like a 1.5 to 1.25 to 2.25 second fair duration skills with level. So something to keep in mind. Q is faster for the clear though, because using your E on camps does basically nothing. We're gonna do Gromp first to get a better respawn sequence on our next rotation. So the Gromp respawns right after the wolves, instead of having like approximately a 20-second delay in between, which is something we obviously do not want. I'm gonna use this on blue and kite it onto the path to gain AD, but also lure the blue in. And I'm gonna ping like I'm gonna do the bot gank, because I'm planning on it, but I'm finishing my camps first. I will smite here because the bot lane gank is very prominent, and I want to go for it as fast as possible, so any type of seconds I can save is good. I'm just gonna flash for this. That should be fine. Should be a good engage. Not dead. Close one. Pretty sure K has to be topside here, so we just move in behind. Spell shield the bubble, of course. I am most likely going to die to this guy, but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, maybe a little too aggressive on my part, but what can I say? They did use everything they had, so that's kind of decent. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. The good thing here is that I'm at least making time. If this was any ADC that wasn't Kokma, I wouldn't have died to that, obviously, because Kokma just has that return passive, which kind of sucks for me. But I can't help it. It is what it is. I'm just gonna catch my camp respawns as fast as possible here, basically, and as soon as I do this, I should be fine. I need to wait for my pet to kill these, so this is faster with the passive hit there. Otherwise, I would have to auto-attack a bunch of small ones for a while. It's gonna go Raptors, gonna go Wolves. Just gonna keep the clearing efficiency high here with Nocturne, so we keep our XP flowing in. They have absolutely zero summoners on bot lane now, and the wave should be pushing back into my bot side here. So when I basically finish my clear, I should be able to return gank bot, and it should be just a clean play. Most likely. Lulu ended up getting that kill though. Damn. The pincer movement on the dive was also a bit slower than I expected, but it is what it is. Not a problem. We just catch the camp respawns. We just see if I can go for the play again. If Lulu bought a controller, which he did, I can use that potentially for some good vision. Grom's gonna respawn here because I did Grom before I did blue buff. So as you can see, the respawns in a nice sequence. And we just have a pretty good situation for ourselves at the moment. Control art over there. Interesting. I'm finishing Grom before I do anything here. Not the best movement pattern there. I can't do this. My boy is too far back here. I'm not going to disrespect it. It's fine. I'm just going to reset. Kassadin has the priority in mid lane here as well. I can't really do anything in this situation. We're just going to back by Lobo Longsword. Play topside for the Void Grubs and, you know, accept whatever it is that is going on here. Bot lane should be much freer kills after I get my ult, because then the gank becomes insanely free. And so I will repeat gank when every single time I have ult, I'll go bot lane, or as much as possible at least. But yeah. I'm going to go for the Void Grubs here. Really hope Ziggs helps. Ah, you have got to be kidding me. Okay, fine. Fair enough, Kai. You just went for those very quickly. I respect it. I tried to catch the timer of it, but I just couldn't. And if the Ziggs is not gonna like rotate for it, because I had a feeling he could be doing it. He was just barely fast enough to just make it happen, sadly. Sucks for me. Fair play from him. It is what it is. Camps are respawning, so we're just gonna catch all the respawns as well here. That's the K. Why is there a Trandamir here instantly? Oh, man. I'm getting lane diffed here for sure. Damn, that sucks. Okay, okay. That's not good for me, obviously. That is just a complete Trandamir invade. Damn. It leaves me with one play because my Raptors are going to be gone there as well. It's just a good invade from Trandamir, sadly. I'm going to have to go Wolves into a bot ult here. Like a 1v1 against Ka would never have been a problem, but the Trandamir, obviously, I can't do anything about. I have absolutely zero rotation capabilities. The fact that he says that after he basically trolled me twice by not walking to Raptors or not going like here either with like a Ziggs ult that could have finished the entire fight instantly is crazy. So he basically blames me for him killing me and Ka winning because of it. That's something, you know? Am I too late now? Damn, that's brutal. Damn. Ka's gonna be here soon as well. I have to flash for that auto attack. I don't think I would have made it like quite as nicely. It's gonna help shove the wave here. Get it out of the way. And then go scuttle, hopefully. I think Dragon's probably too risky here, but we could do it. If the Ziggs decides that he actually wants to rotate for this. If he doesn't rotate for this, Ka has a likelihood of stealing this, and it's pretty high. Which is gonna probably happen here. Neither of us have the smite upgrade, so that's good actually. Because obviously I'm a bit behind on my camp tempo. So I wasn't below the mark for the 900 smite yet, but Ka was on 23. So it was not very likely either. This is not gonna happen because it's a Kassadin, so I'm not gonna try for it. Gonna have to clean this up. My topside camps should all be respawning now. My Raptors should basically respawn after I do blue, so I can rotate up and do Raptors Krugs. 55 seconds on my ult, which means I just have to reset and go for another bot lane gank with that ult cooldown. Most likely. I do not want to give him the Void Grubs, but I don't know if I can contest it because Ziggs is clearly refusing to rotate. And because he's refusing to rotate for a lot of plays, and I mean at the same time just kind of blaming me for all of them, it's not going to end very well for me. Because of that reason. He is gonna die with that recall positioning. Right, yeah. You are an absolute whatever. It's just gonna mute him. I'm not gonna interact with him this game anymore. It is fine. Raptors are up, as I said, and then the Krug should be up as well. Now the question is, do I like want to contest the Void Grubs in this position? I don't think I can. If the Trendemir dives the Ornn, that would be beautiful for me, actually. But I think the better play for me is just to go bot side, because with Trendemir's amount of priority, I simply don't think I can contest the Void Grubs. Dudes, like, how do you not like, look at me, man, Ornn, please. If he ults, like, his ult's in range for that. If he ults, Ka just dies. All he had to do was look at me and ult. Ah, he missed the turret. Okay. And then he didn't ult. Alright, Trendemir at least died. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Whatever. I guess it was, like, too optimistic for me to try to fight a 4-kill Kha'Zix, because that was very greedy. Admittedly. I cannot go for that. My ult's gonna be down for 60 seconds because I wasted it, so I can't even gank bot lane properly, which is a big mistake on my part. And this guy's gonna be on here. Ziggs has ult, but is most likely not gonna use it for it. So, yeah. I think one Ornn ult wins me the fight against Ka there. He did have it. He was in range for it, because Ornn ult's range is ridiculous. He could have used it, and I think I could have won. But I obviously should never have overextended for that situation, because the moment I did that, it was looking pretty bad. I overextended trying to fight a 4-kill Kha'Zix in isolation range, which is not a good move ever. And that cost me. Which is fair. I'm finishing this camp. I currently don't have ult, so the gank's gonna be worse regardless. That's a good double kill. Why did you step back? Like, you actually stepped back. Okay. Sure. We could have actually dove that, by the way. Like, straight up. That would have been pretty worth, I think. Let's just trade into the Nami for a kill on Samira. I would have taken that. Alright, it's okay, though. Because she stepped back, I couldn't follow through. Still, though, I have my ult back. I just have to repeat gank that bot lane situation one more time. When they shove, which the wave will bounce back in towards my team's side now, so it should be easily shovable. And that means I just have to return for it in time, and it should be free. Get my topside camps first, though, hopefully. If I can. I'm gonna walk straight through here, of course. Alright, this is up. Beautiful. Also, another thing, by the way, more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you have already subscribed, hitting the like button always helps. And yeah, with that being said, we move. I'm going to clear the rest of this, and then I will reset go bot lane. Cast bot. I'm gonna be very specific. If they die to this Ka gank, I'll be very sad. I need to prevent a dive from happening, which I should be able to do. Get the Stride Breaker here. I am level 9. Get the blue trinket. Perfect. And we move with Q path for a bit of movement speed. I'm gonna do bot side camps with the intention of paying attention to like any bot lane plays for the ult. But I am one camp away from a level up, which I really should be getting, because any level up is worth a lot of value. So I have to get that. Do not die right now, bot lane, please. How do you do this, man? Absolute monsters. Just, I'll take the shutdown, but they knew Ka was bot and they still disrespected him. Like, how? That's crazy to me. All they had to do was like wait a little bit of time for me to clear one camp to hit the level up, and I can ult bot lane. Ka was very patient there, though, to be fair to him, but yeah. I still would never have disrespected the Ka if it was in my bot lane's position, because disrespecting the Ka after you've not seen him appear anywhere on the map is pretty greedy. And just clear the wave. Just with the intention of clearing the wave. Perfect. Cast it in his bot lane here. In the jungle, I have a lot more regen of my mana. Just gonna do this real quick. Team's going for this. Should be a free kill. Maybe I should have rotated for this, but I don't think that was needed. It should be a free kill on K, but my team needs to not abandon me here. Very nice. And then we dragon. I'm obviously not... nice one, Lulu. I'm obviously not going to try to smite the red away from him there, because I need to smite for the dragon. That's the next play. So I have to keep my smite in that position. Very surprised he didn't kite that red buff into the bush, especially after I got blue trinket vision over him, which is not a very good decision on his end. Likely wouldn't have mattered because he most likely was dead regardless, even going for his red buff there, so I guess it's fine. You almost lost hit my scuttle, holy. That was a close one. Let's get the blue here. How much do I need for the Hexblade right now? 2650, okay. I kind of want to ult bot lane if I can. But Samira is currently moving mid, and I don't know if I can actually do anything here. If this Kassadin ults forward, I can do something. But I really want to play bot side here with my ult. So if she should have moved bot in the first place, but she didn't. And now I don't know if we're going to make the position happen or not. We'll hopefully see. Clearing the ward's not the best thing you can do there, because that notifies them that you're there. Because you cleared the ward completely. Obviously, there's a control ward here, but still. I guess I'll do wolves for a second, see if they show up in bot lane. I'll wait for the Lulu to get in the position, and then I'll go for the bot play. I'll smite here just to clear it faster, because I see my Samira making a huge mistake right now. She walked up too far into the wave. Go in. We finish this guy off. Perfect. And then we hit the red buff on him, and he should be dead as well. Perfect. Beautiful. That is exactly what I was waiting for there. Very nice. Perfect. We're going to finish the turret, and then we're going to look for the reset. My topside camp should be up with a red respawning. Do still have 2 dragons as well. Gonna get my Hexblade here now, which is good. And then we'll build towards probably a Death's Dance against that team next. So we'll just get another longsword. Go topside. Our team comp should be much better going into the late game as well. We have a much better setup with Ornn frontline and everything. Ziggs will skill pretty well. We should be pretty good here. I am up quite a bit of CS on the cast still as well. Let's finish this off. Currently my ult's on cooldown, so I don't want to look for anything too aggressive. I need to just get my red buff, get my topside camps, and just chill for a second. I should probably be able to finish the Kassadin in about 5 seconds when he goes back for that wave. So I will look for this. That's a death. Goodbye. The second he ulted there on the wave, he was dead. Because his ult's going to be a pretty long second cooldown still at the moment. He does have Malignants, I guess, but not going to be fast enough for it to matter. I can flash after 1 ult as well, and he's just going to be dead. Doesn't matter. Ult's 45 seconds. I want to do, obviously, Rift Herald here. And Top Scuttle. It's not particularly good, this. He only has 2 ult charges, so we just kill him for free. If he had a third one, that could be kind of annoying, perhaps, but he didn't, so... I guess I could just run at this guy now. He's gonna have to dodge this somehow. Already has him. Perfect. Okay, we go mid then. Builds up in 9 seconds. Rift Herald's gonna be gone. I can never do it again in this time frame. Go for the Kokma. Very good. Just to death. Now, the important thing there is that I just ult off cooldown. Basically, any ult you do is going to give you a kill if you use it correctly. And in that situation, it is just a free kill, right? I actually should move a little bit bot side here with my Samira. If she shows on the wave and someone goes for that, then I could be here. Cast top doesn't matter anymore, it seems. Okay. Mid turret is just dead. I'm going to reset now then, because there's no risk of my Samira dying to this bot wave. And it's better for me to reset right before the dragon spawns, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't need magic, or don't need armor penetration, so I do not need the Black Cleaver here in this situation. If I needed armor pen, buy Black Cleaver first here. But I don't, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my Dev's Dance components here, because armor is gonna be the best against that team right now. And then after that I might go Cleaver still, but I don't think I'm gonna need it in this game. I think probably just Maw is gonna be the solution here. Okay, that's my ult available to me. All I have to do is get in range of Nami now and she dies. Obviously she's walking very far back. We want to play for the dragon in this position. Please don't recall Ziggs. Are you serious? Oh, come on. That's bad. I do not like this position a lot. This is a pretty bad position. Yeah, about this position. Like, yeah, okay. Amazing. The Ziggs recall was not particularly helpful. Thank you. Wait, that was not an upgrade towards me. Interesting. Dude, what is my Samira doing? Can I... I'm just super dead here. There's nothing I can do. Why is Samira not, like, rotating to the fight? She is just bot with Ornn. I don't understand. Okay, interesting. That is not the stuff you want to see. If she rotated with us for that fight, that would have been easiest cleanup of the world, because Samira is actually gonna obliterate them with her like spin thing, right? The spin to win situation. But she kind of just dilly-dallied around bot lane trying to kill Trandamir for no reason, which is a bit surprising. Enemy team won a big fight off that, and they got the dragon, which is bad for us, obviously. Right, okay, I see. Not great at all, but manageable, I suppose. Let me see which one of these. No, just actually no, it's fine. I need Ornn to upgrade this thing, but I need to be in inventory. Maybe this way. That needs to be on that slot because I used the active for that slot. Okay, pretty big situation for the enemy team there. They got a colossal win because of the Samira not walking towards the fight situation after already losing the dragon. And without Samira in that fight position, we were not going to win that, sadly. So, big win for the enemy team there. Just a dead Kokma, goodbye. Kokma flashed in that position, I believe. Dude, there is no way my Samira is this blind. Jesus Christ, Lulu and Samira. How do you not react to that? I just don't understand. You're literally right next to me and you just don't move. I'm so surprised. Like, Lulu died with ult available as well. Wow. I don't know. I just don't know what to say to that. Like, you literally are right next to me as Lulu Samira and you don't walk up into this position, and then you also never cast Lulu ult. Like, you know, like, what do you do? Like, what do I do against that? I'm gonna have to deal with level 16 Kassadin now. Soon. I actually still level 14, but this game is definitely gonna go long enough for a level 16 Kassadin. Just gonna have to move out of base quickly. I would imagine he is out, but I should walk like this real quick. He's definitely leaving, right? Yeah, he's out. Alright, so I just gotta take red buff here. I need magic resist. Oh god. Walk forward, please. You need to give me vision. I can't do this, man. He could have had that Kassadin dead there if he just needed to walk forward, because I couldn't get vision since my blue trinket's down. Tournament's going for a big split push. If I run bot here, the risk of losing Baron's pretty high, actually. That's a good flash. Gonna obviously try to cut him off from this position. Hit the Q so he gets the movement speeds towards him. But he also has Ghost. There's nothing I can do. He has both Ghost and Flash used in that situation. Right, mid-wave it is, okay. Crazy. Wow. He actually got him in time as well. Interesting. Kokma definitely would have backed off, right? I think so. He would just press recall. It's the only logical thing he could do. He gotta play for Dragon here. If he doesn't come to Dragon as Ziggs right now, we lose the game. Like, straight up. Like, we need him on Dragon, basically. There is no way enemy team goes Baron here, right? There is no way they do this. No, we have to be Dragon here. So Ziggs needs to be here as well, and currently he isn't. Spell Shield prevents her from bubbling or anything. Jesus, man. That's the annoyance of, like, Ka, right? The invisibility. If he had ult evolve against me, which he just doesn't, he would kite me to Narnia and I would not be good. Luckily, he doesn't, though. Let's get the dragon here. Was a nice situation for us. Good. Ziggs showed up for the dragon, which is exactly what was required there. Gonna clean my bot side camps. I need magic resist quite badly. I could go Force of Nature in this game, but I feel like just going Maw makes more sense. It's too far forward for my Samira at the moment. It's going to die to a Kassadin here. I'm not going to hit 16 off this. He doesn't get chased by Kassadin though, so I'm still kind of good. I need to reset now. We're going to need some wards on Baron here. Okay, so Maw is going to be the item I need. Both of those. I reset there, obviously, because I can afford both. Or needs to back here. This is going to be a dead Ziggs, because he didn't respect the position of Ka. You have Zonias? Okay, that's GG. Okay, that's game over. Because they now get Baron. Like, Ziggs walked up too far, died in that position. The man has Zonia, so I don't even get to finish him when I dive in. He gets the split push because Ornn didn't base in time for it, right? And we lose the inhibitor, we lose Baron, and we're not going to be able to come back from this. I genuinely don't think we can come back from that one, because now Kassadin's going to hit 16 as well. Kokma's going to scale up too. It's almost unplayable. Off of that one Ziggs death where he was just out of position, it's just not happening. Crazy. That is about the worst. You can consider I don't ult in there, but I have no choice. Because if I do not ult there, my Samira and my Lulu die for free anyway. Then the only thing I can at that point do is flip the Baron and try to sneak the Baron, but we still lose the inhibitor on both sides regardless. Like, Ziggs' death position there is about the worst thing that could have happened in this situation. And it happened because he walked too far forward, disrespecting a Kai he had vision over. So it's nearly unplayable after that. Because with a Baron, with the inhibitor, they have too much pressure here. It doesn't even save my Samira. Nope. Yeah, that's unlucky. It really is just... that positioning there is just GG. Sadly. I don't know how else this could be played here. Blocked his ult damage. Missed his ult there. I cannot disrespect him because he actually has a 4-stack ult right now and he'll one-shot me. He's gonna ult on me here. I'm dead now. Actually, he is dead now. No, you got so lucky. Damn. That sucks. I just have to back. He actually got quite lucky there. If he didn't get his ult back just enough there, just in time there, or if he didn't have the mana for it, he would have just died to my fear. If he gets feared, he's dead basically. And was very close. That's still there, okay. Interesting. He's gonna get feared for 2 seconds, and out of that fear, he's dead to my R, to his R timing out. Okay, decent. Right. Wait for the red to die first, and then we go into this play. Gonna go for the fear on the Kog'Maw. Should be able to get a nice cleanup on the fight. He cannot go on me here. It should just be a free push. Do not waste my spell shield on that Nami bubble, because I would need it if Kassadin ults in. It's gonna be way more damage that I need to block. Gonna ult in soon, I think. It's an inhibitor down. Just do the dragon on spawn is the best play we can have right now, I believe. I think on spawn is needed. If we don't do it on spawn, we lose it. Because Ziggs is now also positioning himself towards top. Samira is recalling, we do not get the dragon. Okay. Enemy team gets Drake here. Her reset just confirms that dragon's gone. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. We cannot give up the position there. The second we gave up our position there and we just let them walk into us for free was over. Samira's recall was horrid. This guy should be dead to a polymorph. As long as Samira doesn't do nothing. Wait patiently. Dive on the Kog'Maw after that entire situation. Should land that, which should allow me to chase. Now I need to turn around because Trendemir is a big scare for my team. He's gonna get feared, which should just kill him instantly after the ult, basically. Okay, Trendemir. Damn. I disrespected him there. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Doesn't recall on Ziggs here, right? Ornn could wave clear it, I suppose. But in this situation, Ziggs' wave clear is the safest. I disrespected Trendemir, what can I say? Like, I genuinely didn't think that that was going to be an issue. I don't think he would have had the time to kill me. But apparently he did. So, unfortunate for sure. We're going to sell the boots for the steel caps because the steel caps are going to prevent that from happening again. And then I need one more item. Don't need armor penetration against that team, so I'm just going to go for a nice Guardian Angel. For the BF sword first, sure. This situation looks pretty reasonable for me now. It is definitely winnable off the back end of that situation. It was very clean. We could have, we made some good plays there, got the inhibitor. Did lose the dragon because the Samira decided to recall and gave up our strong position because they walked in from all sides. And if they walk in straight up from all sides, if we wait in the bush together or have like a good strong position we can hold, it's pretty reasonable. But because he didn't do that, it was looking pretty bad instantly. With the Samira in base, that all of her play potential just leaves instantly. And they get the dragon. This is not looking good. Go for the car here. Well, he's feared. I need to flash on this guy. He missed his knock-up, which pretty much just insta-kills me. My team lost the fight. Did they? They didn't. Okay, I think that's overall not too bad then. In that situation, I have to fear the Trendemir off me and focus the Ka first, which is exactly what I did. My team was very split off for this situation, so it basically just ended up costing me my life. Realistically, though, they should still be able to get the Baron in this position, so it should not be a problem, but it's definitely a bit scary there. If I leave my Ornn there alone, I'll give up quite a bit of pressure, which is just not going to be good. So I have to make the play I did and go for the Ka, go for the enemy jungler, focus the enemy jungler so the Baron's never going to be a threat afterwards. And then I just have to pray that my team kind of wins the rest of it. My darkness does benefit them quite a lot in team fights, so they do have the effect of darkness being super strong. But it's one of those where it's like, yeah, you know, a very scary fight situation, that one, because my team is just not in a particularly good position there. Ornn was a bit too far out of the way, and because of that, they got a collapse on the Ornn with both Ka and Trendemir. Luckily, I was able to get there before he, like, got obliterated, but... Like, it takes a while for Ornn to die, don't get me wrong. But it's still not a great position to be in, you know? So they are both going top, and these two are both going group, please. Like, this is some bad patterns. Like, you cannot be top and bot here. That's a Nami. And I'm now gonna have to, like, hold this position here, wait to see if they get engaged on, which they didn't. We have the situation is just too split for us at the moment. Like, these two here, Ziggs some way is, like, all the way up there as well. Like, I need to have a better spot for them. Close. I think if that Strikebreaker lands, he's in trouble. Darkness here. This is going to be a fear on him, though. He's dead here. That's a pretty good situation for us. The fear persists through, or the E channel persists through the Zonias. So my E was on him. If he gets out of the Zonias, he's feared. So he can't move. So it was a very good situation. And that pretty much wins us the game, because without casting, they're not going to do anything. Hit the turret, ADC, I beg. You just need to auto-attack the turret. It's a Ziggs as well, so the turret... Yeah, exactly, thank you. No Kassadin equals no fight. They can't win this. Unless we get permanently poked like this, then sure. I'm gonna go for Kokma here. Should clean this up. I have Omnivamp in this situation, so at least I can force the Trendemir ultimate, and then this should be fine. My team should win off that. It is a suicide play, but it's worth it. And in this situation, we just finish with a red bolt, and that is it. Pretty interesting game. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, though. If you did, make sure to like button below helps me quite a bit, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, time for a Nocturne game. I will be playing this one against a Diana, which should be a perfectly fine matchup for me. Spell Shield's going to be very effective there to block the Q. For like the skill block there, that's huge for the E resets and stuff. Otherwise, like farm, she's not going to do too much against me early. We can just kind of chill. Not invading with them because I don't want to start any of my videos with a free first blood. Doesn't make any sense to me. So we're just going to do normal things like I normally would. Place the ward over here. This Singed might invade somehow with a proxy or something. Like Singed players do some random stuff sometimes. So I'm just going to move on, go bot side. I also want to go bot side first, and even if he would like do a proxy or anything, I'm just too vulnerable in that position. Because if I'm a level 1 Nocturne against like maybe a level 2 Singed off of like a pretty quick wave or anything, like he tries something early against me, I'd rather be a level 3 Nocturne at the bare minimum. So I'm just starting bot side and gonna clear starting here. It's gonna be fine. On Nocturne, we obviously want to look for the full clear. This champion needs his experience, so this is gonna be quite important. Blitz is gonna mess with them. If he gets like a good hook, that'd be insane. If he delays the Diana at all, that'd be very good. Right there. He needs to hook now, though. He's waiting too long. Very surprised Diana doesn't smite that. He caught it? He actually just last hit it. What is Diana doing with her smite? Wow. That is extremely bad for Diana, actually. Okay. Dude, that Diana just committed like 30 crimes as a jungler. You should always smite your first camp. As the fact that she didn't do it is very bad. Elo of this game, by the way, we're talking like Emerald 2-ish MMR thereabouts, so you guys are aware. And yeah, I might actually be able to punish this a lot harder now. The question is like, how hard do I want to go like about this, right? Like I can do Raptors into her Raptors here, which is actually a pretty solid way to go. And leave my top side up because there's nothing she's going to be able to do. Because now she's not going to hit level 3. She's going to be level 2 on the Raptors, which is extremely bad for her, obviously. So we're just going to just walk over there. Pressure the Diana off this. Good day, Diana. I'm just gonna do red buff here. Like, at this point, there's just nothing Diana can do. My bot side's gone. She can't move from my top side camps. And because he took the blue, she's level 2, so she has to reset here. Like, this is one of those things you have to realize. If your support does something like that, you have to capitalize on it. Because if you don't, then like, it's not going to look good for you. She doesn't have flash anymore, so she is just simply... She still had flash? I thought she used it earlier. She now doesn't have flash, I guess. Okay. I mean, this is just a direct result of what Blitz did, basically, right? Realistically, shouldn't be going for this camp, actually, because I'm just going to give her a respawn on this. And my own camps are going to be respawning now as well. If she goes straight to my camps now, that would be bad for me, actually. This is actually kind of a mistake, doing that. Because now my camps are kind of undefended, and I can't really do that too well against Diana. If I dive this, I would lose my entire top side, which then negates the entire thing. I actually should hit the plant first. Okay, no Diana. Fair enough. I'm gonna do Scuttle. Now, the thing I have to consider here, my level 2 Krugs are gonna respawn at like 15 seconds, in about 15 seconds. So I should reset here, get my bot side leveled up camps, and actually probably contest her top side again. Skipping past my own camps, yes, but I cannot let her have leveled up camps from me on bot side. These are worth more than really doing this right now. This is pretty much defended. There's no way Diana gets to go for that. And her Raptor respawn is going to be about 5 minutes, so in about 30 seconds. Not sure where she's going right now. Gonna have the danger ping there. If she goes somehow towards my topside camps, I'd be very, very surprised. She might actually do this. It's gonna be some weird pathing, because her bot side camp should be respawning as well, so she should realistically be taking those. Taking the risk of my topside camps is pretty criminal. Unless she somehow knows that I, like, fully reset and everything. Which I don't think she does. No, she definitely doesn't. I mean, right now, I'm just catching good tempo. Because this lead is pretty huge. However, with the way she just plays, she does defend her own Raptors from me being able to take him. Which is interesting, because the way she played was actually extremely bad. Since bot side camps were both respawned, and they were worth a lot of XP. So the fact that she didn't go for her bot side level 2 camps in that situation is very weird. She basically just protected her Raptors and now gets to clear it down, but this is a direct result. I can just clear my top side here and then clear the void grubs. She should never be able to contest those at the very least, and it's going to be a nearly unplayable state for Diana. But she did defend her Raptors, to be fair to her, I suppose. So there is that, at least, I guess. If you have enough money, by the way, you're first back by the Tiamat instead of the boots, but I obviously had 900 gold, which is just boots, not Tiamat. And don't smite this, because obviously you need that for the void grubs. Diana is just chilling mid lane here. Pretty sure her bot side camps are still up, by the way. Like, actually. Q, drag them together, and then we just assist ping one more time. Don't think she gets to contest this, but I'd rather assist ping to make my team aware of what I'm doing. Her Crux will be up, though. Just help me with these void grubs, please. Like, actually. I should have not smited the... Just gonna hit this thing down real quick. I knew I shouldn't have smited the first one. I was stupid. Vlad's not rotating, which is bad. Like, why are you still AFKing mid? Like, Vlad, excuse me, my guy. Are you serious right now? Hit him! Vlad, it's just my guy, please. Anything. Just anything, my boy. Wow. Okay. Dude, that was the definition of hard AFKing mid. Interesting. Fair enough, I guess. God damn. Please. Oh, if he could have prevented that dude from recalling there. I think he could have hit him with an auto attack, perhaps. Is that enough range? Maybe not. Oh, that sucks. Like, I don't know. Like, Vladimir rotates like 5 to 10 seconds faster there. It's just completely over for them in the fight. But I guess it is what it is. Fair enough, mate. It was my mistake for smiting the first void grub. That was just very, very bad gameplay. Like, she should never have gotten any of them, but she actually ended up getting one of them. And that fight is extremely favorable to her because she ended up being okay. I was like 1 XP away from 6, which would have solidified the entire thing. But I didn't get it because I didn't get the last Void Grub. If I got the last Void Grub, they all would have simply died. Or, I mean, if Vladimir would have actually just rotated, you know, that works as well. I need to finish this before I move. I'm just praying that Blitzcrank actually does something here, basically. Okay, I didn't need the flash, but that got me worried for a second. I regret flashing. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed. Not too bad, not too bad. Blitz did eventually walk forward, as I expected, or went forward at least. I can't help you. Like, it's just I'm literally 1 HP. Wait, what? Bot lane, please. How did you just... really? Why is this such a classic as well? Like, I give him basically a massive triple kill and they do not reset. They were like, yeah, let's keep pushing. Enemy gets a double kill. That's one way to throw a lead for sure. No respect on the reset sucks. Just gonna clear my Gromp here. 1 minute on the Void Grubs, which I obviously need. I have an extra smite basically, so I'll use it. And top scuttle here. Build's gonna be up in like 20 seconds. They did dragon. That's weird, actually. They should never fight that ever, in any universe ever, because Diana's topside is entirely up, and I'm just gonna take everything now. There is no universe where they should be fighting here. As long as they don't completely int, Diana loses a lot for that dragon. The reason I'm surprised about that dragon is because it cost her 3 topside camps, which is just an absolute crime. Like, she cannot afford to lose 3 topside camps right now, which she just did, right? So, it's not very smart to go Drake there, to be honest, because you're just gonna lose too much. I would have absolutely done my topside camps in her shoes, because this is just not very good for her right now. Not gonna smite this one just yet, because I don't need it. It's gonna be for the next one. Wave passes by, we should be good. That guy should not ever die to Diana there. Not gonna smite this because of Void Grubs. She now realizes she lost her entire topside. Cannot go bot here, obviously. Gotta get ahead of him here. Perfect. Just a dead Nocturne. Or, changed, sorry. Walk ahead of him there so he can't flip me in the... Like, if he flips me in a worse direction for him. And after the spell shield, obviously, he can't flip me either, so... If she insta-rushes Void Grubs here and gets them now, that would be kind of sad, because I kind of greeted for blue buff, to be fair. So if she does this, that would not be good for me. She did do it. I'm an idiot. Should never have gone blue there. Never. Ever, ever, ever. It was a bad blue. I should have always walked Void Grubs first there, in that position. What? No, I missed my... Idiot. Absolute idiot. I missed my Q like a... Oh my... He would have died off the Q as well. That would have been enough damage for sure. Wow. Okay. Dude, that was incredibly bad on my end. My god. Like, what can I say? I am an idiot. Jesus Christ. I just made 2 massive mistakes back to back. I went for my blue first, giving her the Void Grubs for no reason, and then I decided to miss my Q on the point blank Nautilus. Crazy, absolutely wild. That is a terrible sequence of moves for me, man. Holy moly! How did Blitz abandon the guy that's under his turret, by the way? That is okay. Let's clear everything, I guess. Obviously losing bot turret here. Blitz is very much inting for not being bot and letting Kalista die to that, whatever that was. But yeah. Okay. Okay. She goes for Krugs here, surely, right? Dude, but that looked so weird that I used my flash for no reason because it looked so weird. Dude, Riot Games, please. That's just a waste of my flash, my guy. Fair enough, man. Whatever, she died, it's fine. It's really bad, though, because I never would have had the flash there if I actually saw the play correctly. Dude, this guy does nothing, by the way. He doesn't use Vlad. Can you use your... Like, he didn't use Vlad ultimate whatsoever. You are an absolute monster of a person for not Vlad ulting there. Because Vlad ult amplifies all the damage, so if he leads with it, it's actually a winnable play, but because he refused to use it, the Nasus would never die in that situation. That's just bad gameplay. But I do! There's no talking to this guy. Okay. You are an absolute moron, basically, for not ulting that. That dude would have actually been dead there. The Nasus could have for sure died to that. No question in my mind. Because Vladimir ult is just disgusting. Like, the damage amp on that ability is way too strong. So if you just use that correctly, it's kind of over for them. Blitzcrank. No, I'm just dead, aren't I? There is no way, like... Not only does he miss his hook, he then also decides not to walk melee range with me here to be able to not knock up or ult the Kai'Sa. Crazy. Dude, what am I looking at? What the hell, man? Okay, I see how it is. This is something else. Fair enough. I need to put absolutely 0.0 faith in any of my teammates, I see. I will still give Alawi and Kalista a chance, I guess, but Blitz and Vladimir, no thanks. I'm good off those plays. Nasus is obviously in a good spot. They're gonna get the dragon for free because I died for no reason in this position. Like, if he hits the hook here, it's a free play. If he doesn't walk away from me and actually walks melee range with the enemy ADC so he doesn't get to kill me for free on a dive, it's a free play. Any of that would have been good. But now I have nothing. I am losing quite a bit. Obviously, like, the Raptors loss, or the Void Grab loss and everything was my mistake, but... Okay. That doesn't one-shot me. I need to let her not get the turret here. I missed that one. Oops. Okay, Gromp and blue. Heal myself. I'm not happy about the Void Grab thing I did. That's the worst one. Like, dying to Nasus is one thing, but losing the objective was terrible for me. That gave Diana much more of a fighting chance. And I do not like that. Enemy bot lane's also playing way better. I gave him a lead, and then because they decided to not respect the enemy coming back out of base and actually stayed in lane, they lost the entirety of their bot lane, which is just a complete crime. It's so unfortunate because it was such a massive lead as well. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this. If they leave me here alone, it's gonna be bad. Blitzcrank? They are leaving me alone. Okay. I'm just gonna go for this guy then. I didn't want to risk that other situation because the Kai'Sa would have walked at me at any given moment wherever she wanted, and I would just die. Yep, alright, I see. This is gonna be a very, very hard game now. Interesting. I do get the Diana in that position, but the enemy ADC is way too strong. My bot lane is completely inting. Alright, we lose this turret. I guess I walk for this guy. Vlad's losing completely against Nasus now too. They probably Rift Herald, but it's whatever. We're just gonna have to go for this. Doesn't matter. Yeah, hook him out of my fear. Yeah, it's absolutely genius level of gameplay right there, Blitzcrank. Man, Blitz. Dude, it's a 2-second fear. In 2 seconds, that guy gets to do nothing and he would just die. Instead, Blitz hooks him out of it and gets to live. Like, what do you mean? Dude, I am getting griefed here. This is wild. Holy moly, you are crazy. Dude, I just don't know what to say to that. Like, it's literally just a situation where I have a fear on him. My fear lasts 2 seconds. Blitz hooks him out of fear range. And Nasus just gets to hit me for 2 seconds for no reason. Like, what am I supposed to do against that? I don't know if I make this. No, I don't. I just don't know. That's actually a good one. He's just dead. Wow. I'm super dead here. Got to ignite, right? Yes. Dude, I am mind blown this game. Like, the way that my team me over is ridiculous. Like, they, in every single possible way they could, they did. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Fair enough. Let's see if they can get the singed at least. I don't think so. Depends if Blitz hits this hook. I think it's in range. Yeah, it is. Okay. He does get it. Build's gonna be up in 30 seconds. If he takes my Krugs, I'll be very sad. He does look to be taking my... Or he's just healing from them or something. I don't know what this is. Build's gonna be up in 20 seconds. I will never get to kill Nasus until I at least have a Black Cleaver, I think. He doesn't have any armor, though, but... Vlad just does 0.0 damage. And I don't want to risk the fight again, because he is gonna obliterate us both, most likely. We're most likely losing Dragon. I don't know if I can win this game from this point forward. I literally don't know if I can. Because they scale very well, actually. It's a bit of a problem. Can you do anything in any universe ever? You're just looking at me, man. Why am I doing any of this? I need to ignore them completely and go for free kills. Like, Nasus is not something I can kill. My team clearly doesn't want to play correctly to actually kill the guy either. I need to respect this, and I'm not doing that at the moment. The ones I should be looking for are just Kai'Sa and Nami out of position, Diana out of position. Get free kills, get up there, and we should be good. Going AP Kai'Sa, so I'm gonna go for Maw next instead of Death's Dance. Right. Guess we move. I didn't spell shield that one, that was bad. But this should be good for Alawi. Especially if he gets the Kai'Sa, which he did. Very good double kill. That is huge. Fine. I do not like this play too much, but Alawi TP makes it safe. Okay, fair enough. We're good then. They could still Baron here. Just straight up dead to Nasus though. Flat's just top lane for some reason though. I don't know that one either, but... And now Alawi might actually have this. 1Q, doesn't miss, perfect. And I think she'll be fine against Singed as well. Beautiful. Very nice hook there, he landed that one, that should be a free kill. Nice. We take those. I got the dragon too. I ulted early, obviously because of darkness. If I put darkness up, it's gonna be very hard for the Diana to tell when to go. It's just gonna have like more difficulty trying to decide when to go into that to try to steal it. Which gives me more of a guarantee of trying to get the smite. Which is not bad. Blitz is most likely going to die here though, but we'll see if I can make it. Yeah. She's going Krugs. My ult's up for like, not up for another 10 seconds. I do win this fight, I believe, but we'll see. And I'll walk like this so I don't get spotted by the minions, of course. My fear kills him, I believe. That's what should have happened against the Nasus as well, by the way. My fear is just 2 seconds. Like, it's ridiculously long. If you can just abuse the 2-second duration of your fear against pretty much any 1v1, your auto attacks will obliterate them. Which is why the hook here was so bad earlier, right? Like, that hook is just a crime because it basically allowed Nasus to kill me instead. Need to get my topside camps quick here. I'll just insta flash out, that's fine. She ults on me here, that'd be okay as well. That's a very nice kill, and then we just go for the fear on the Nasus now, slow him as well. And with this fear, he can never return anything, and we just Baron. That's a free play. That's exactly how it needs to go. Obviously, this guy is just, like, doing nothing this game anymore. I say anymore. To be fair, he did nothing in the first place. I cannot tank this, my guy. Use my blue trinket there, so I'll actually have some vision over Diana. Okay, there she is. Don't put it low enough, please. Thank you. Good. Well done, team. Got my topside cams, hit level 16 here. Okay. They should hit me level 16, which is good. Gives me a very good reset as well. Alright. Ma. And then Dev's Dance. We got the pickaxe, that's fine. Gonna go bot lane here. Gotta have ult. I just have to all in, basically, and it should be free. With Ma, I don't think I should ever really lose against the guy. So she does have a Zonias though, to be fair. This is not looking too good right now. That's a kill on Nami at least. Very good. Good catch. Can't push for bot here, that'd be too greedy. We can go for this guy though. Very nice, very nice. Stride Breaker allowing me to reach that. It's good. Gonna go for wolves here. Get a bit of a heal. She goes on me here, doesn't matter. She should never get away with that. Block that one because that's too much damage. Very nice hook blitzcrank, we love those. Too deep, my bad. I missed my skills kind of there as well. So, bit of a bad gameplay situation for me there. Wait, you did that first? Why would you ever do that first? You're just dead for that. Like, you have to lead with Q there, otherwise you never kill me. I don't think she realized I had Ma, did she? I don't think she did. Because the only way she kills me there is she leads with Q, but if I spell shield that, she'll never kill me either way. So, she led with E, and that just doesn't work in that position. Interesting. Gotta hit the turret first. And then do that. He gets obliterated by Alawi's thing. Good. Just hit this turret now. I use the darkness there to try to make them not engage that fight too easily. I don't use it there as like an engage thing. I use it as a complete zoning tool. Because if I zone in that situation, it's going to be pretty good. We should be able to actually just end the game here. One auto attack? My god, really? Okay, Alawi's just going to go for the quadra kill and finish it. Okay, fair enough. Last items here would have been Dev's Dance and probably Cleaver. Because I'm going to need a Cleaver against that later on for sure. So that would have finished off the build. it was a pretty sketchy one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like button below, helps me out quite a bit, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. All right, time for the endgame stats here for both of these games. Getting into the first one first, I ended up doing 43.1k damage, which is a large amount of damage. Orn did a very good number as well. Samira missed a couple of important fights, which cost her a lot, and Ziggs is just Ziggs. This is one of those champions that, regardless of how you play it, you have a lot of poke damage, a lot of team fight damage. One good ultimate gives you colossal amounts, so his damage looks pretty good, but at the same time, did he play very well? I don't think so. You know, but it's okay. True damage 2500, objective damage at 24.3k, healing done 28.4, damage taken at 62.8. This is a lot of damage taken, more than my Orn here as well. Self-mitigated another 64.8 here too. He did have more here, to be fair, but I'm kind of on par with Orn, I think. Just about the same-ish. He's a little bit higher, though, to be fair, but yeah. I took a lot of damage for my team. I tried to fix a lot of plays, you know, take damage for them. Did trade some situations as well. Gold earned at the most, though, at 18k. For the runes, Conquer healed me for 1800. Adaptive damage is obviously more important, but you don't see that. Triumph for 2700 health, haste for the extra ability haste for your ult and stuff. Last Stand for 1366 extra damage. Elbow Collection extra AD and an Ultimate Hunter obviously for the ult cooldown. Build is pretty much maxed out in this situation. Could technically consider selling my boots for maybe a Thorn Mill at the end, because Nocturne Ultimate does allow you to get in range pretty easily off of a lot of situations. And it could help me tank potentially, but the build is pretty much like this. Then for the second game of this video, I ended up doing 28.3k, which is okay. Ilaoi did an amazing amount of 48.7. I was very happy I had this Ilaoi in my team because both my bot and my mid lane were straight up inting, to be fair. Like, they were absolutely trolling. So thank God for the Ilaoi on this one, doing very good damage, very good strong teamfight champion if the way like things go for her, if they go well, right, with the tentacle slams and stuff. I do believe that a large amount of the additional damage she got here still like was like the last quadra kill she had, which was kind of unnecessary because she could have just auto-attacked the Nexus once, but that doesn't really matter, right? So probably more like a situation where the damage would be maybe here in this area. Either way, though, very happy to have her on my team. True damage at 2000. We have objective damage at 23.4k, which is a decent amount. Healing done 23.5. Damage taken at 48.8, which is the most. We have self-mitigated at another 31.1, which is almost on par. Ilaoi and I just basically did this one together, to be fair. Like, really did. Like, she, yeah. Gold earned 15.3k here. Damage done again, right? Yeah. I mean, eventually Vlad did something because Vlad scales well and, you know, ult damage and all that. But, you know. Conqueror for the extra adaptive damage, but 715 healing, obviously. Triumph for a bit of HP, haste for the haste, last stand for 1300 damage, extra AD, extra ult cooldown. Last item here would be Black Cleaver and Dev's Dance into Black Cleaver, and that would have finished off this build because I definitely needed the armor penetration on this one because the Singe was going to build a lot of armor with Thornmill. It's going to be more armor here. Nasus is absolutely going to build more armor after the Frozen Heart. He was going to build more for sure. So there was definitely going to be enough armor necessary in that game, and I kind of had the rest already, right? So, yeah. With that being said, though, that was it for both of these games. If you did, make sure to like button below if you did enjoy the video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.